Bishop, Annual Conference. On behalf of the Ethnic Ministries Team, which a few of the members join me on this stage, I'm excited to share with you our report. As you know, Ethnic Ministries is a ministry priority of the North Alabama Conference. And this past conference year, we have tried to engage in ministries that will move Ethnic Ministries forward. You have already read in the pre-conference journal on page 62 our ministry highlights from the past conference year. Ethnic Ministries' vision, a community of believers reaching all people with the gospel of Jesus Christ and thus embracing the ethnic diversity of community, is always before us. Ethnic Ministries' mission, empower and encourage a community of believers to discover, develop, and deploy spiritual leaders to create and strengthen ethnically diverse communities of faith, drives our ministry. This past March, Ethnic Ministries, in partnership with Lewis Archer and the Southeast District Ethnic Ministries Team, celebrated the former Central Alabama Conference, including restoring the historic marker. Many of you, including our bishop, shared this celebration with us. And I had the privilege of spending that weekend with the Reverend Dr. William McLean and the Reverend Dr. Charles Hutchison, both members of the former Central Alabama Conference. They reminisced and shared with me the ministries of our black churches back then. As they shared, as we dialogued, I rejoiced about our planned ministry events to move in the direction of creating healthy and vital congregations that discover, develop, and deploy spiritual leaders to make disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world. What I want to do now is just lift up 3 areas of our ongoing work. Sonia Gallimore will share about the Black Church Summit. Kanisha Timmons will share about Harambe, and the Reverend Dr. Deidre Kauser will share about our Know to Grow Leverage workshops.
Good morning. One of the main objectives of the Ethnic Ministries operational team was focusing on the state of the Black church in the North Alabama Conference. After last year's conference, the team met briefly and talked about the statistician report and how it related to the Black churches. That was how the idea for the summit began, how it was born. What we wanted to do with the summit was to bring about awareness. We looked at the numbers and was quite concerned that with the conference having over 130 members in worship on any given Sundays, in the Black churches, it was only 6,000 plus. So we were a little concerned about that, and we wanted to do something to just talk to the churches and to find out if they were aware of the numbers and what we could do to start strengthening the churches. So this past February, Ethnic Ministries hosted our first Black Church Summit. This event was not primarily about what we could do to just bring about change and growth, but rather it was to speak with the churches, speak with the pastors, and bring about awareness. And as I stated before, the question that we asked is, were the churches even aware of what the numbers were? With almost over 300 people in attendance, the message was well delivered by Bishop Wallace Pageant and Dr. Sherrill Walker. It was well received, and our event was well attended. After which we had a time where each church was able to meet with their district superintendents, other churches within their districts, and just have a chance to talk about the numbers as a whole, not just their local church, but also the district and the conference as a whole. What was surprising to me was the fact that folks were just not aware of the state of the churches. Some found the numbers alarming, some questioned the accuracy of the numbers, others didn't comment, but we know they were thinking. We saw it in their eyes. I think for me, it was an eye-opening experience. It led us to talk about what we could do for our churches. We did a reflect, adjust, do, or a RAD after the event, and the overall belief was that folks left the event feeling hopeful. They wanted to know what they could do. They had that desire to bring about some change. They kept asking, when is the next event? What is that going to look like? However, the next event will not look the same as what we did in February. It will be something towards what is the aim of the Black Church Summit, what is the goal, and what will we be doing next.
SEJ BMCR Harambe is a time for you to come together and worship God in their own way. It's a powerful and wonderful week of worship experience. It is a time for the youth to meet other youth from different states and conferences, tour the college, and worship God. It also helped them develop their spiritual leadership and interpersonal skills. This year, Harambe is celebrating 20 years of worship. What is so great about this is we are the only jurisdiction throughout the United Methodist Church that has this event every year. This year, we'll be on the campus of Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. North Alabama has been sending youth to this event over the years. We have sent from 20 to almost 60 kids every year, youth and young adults. I myself have been attending Harambe now for almost 10 years and has went from a regular participant to youth leadership team to now serving on the planning team, which has been a great experience. Harambe, there's also other youth within the conference has grown to the youth leadership team and that's now working towards becoming part of the planning team.
I believe one of the things that excites me most about Ethnic Ministries is the unique emphasis on contextualized ministry, recognizing that ministry is unique and it looks different in various settings and areas throughout our conference. With this in mind, Ethnic Ministries has continued to develop our Know to Grow leverage workshops. These workshops utilize the gifts of both our clergy and laity to provide a space for people to gather together to learn more about one another, but also to share our skills and our gifts for ministry so that we can provide new and exciting things in our congregations. Connectionalism at its best. Traditionally, these workshops have taken place on the same day at the same exact time throughout the annual conference, but one of the responses we heard over and over again is that our participants want to go to all of the workshops. So this year, we have planned 2 leverage workshops that I hope that you will make plans to attend. The first one will be on September the 9th. We will gather at the Haven United Methodist Church in Anniston in the Cheaha District. And then the second one will be on September the 23rd. We will meet at the St. Paul United Methodist Church in Triana, which is in the Northeast District. This year, we will explore exciting topics such as worship, evangelism, stewardship, children and youth ministry, with a special emphasis on the importance of safe sanctuaries in our congregations. All in all, we are excited about working together, not individually as individual congregations, but working together to reach more people for Jesus the Christ.
Thank you. Thank you for your prayers and your support, and we pray that you will continue. God bless.
Clinton, we so appreciate your leadership with Ethnic Ministries and also as the district superintendent in the Cheaha district. He is providing outstanding leadership in both categories, so thank you very much.